the limousine that had been loaned to us, I opened my door, I could touch the limousine. And finally I heard the driver tell Dr. King, Dr. King, I advise you get your top coat, because even though I have the car on, it's still chilly. And the last words he said in this world, okay, Jonesy, I'll get my top coat. And I heard this thing say, bow! And I honestly thought someone had thrown a firecracker into the air. And I looked around to rebuke whoever was that stupid. And I heard something, bloop-a-loop, fell up above my head. And I looked up, and his leg was sticking through the rail. Dr. King only wore one type of sock and one type of shoe. And I knew that was him. I said, oh, my God, they got it. And then I had to run about 50 feet down and back up, and I got to him. And Ralph was holding his head, and Andy was there. And a guy from Africa who had been traveling with us as a newsman from Africa. We found out later on he was working for the CIA.
What? So this goes to prove that you Africans, us FBAs, us indigenous black folks, got to watch out for you Africans too. Because you Africans will be used by these Euros and these other races against us. This is facts. See, my question is, if you listen to this whole thing, this goes back to the Billy Cow, the whole Billy Cow video that I did. See, if you listen, he said when he moved out of the way so he could get a clear shot. If you listen to Hosea, right, where was Billy Cows at this whole time that this supposed to have been going on? If you notice, he did not mention Billy Cows. So you know that he was one of the ones that was higher up in this daggone coalition of his death. Most definitely. This is crazy.
No, the FBI, working for the FBI. And he'd taken a lot of pictures of Dr. King, and I grabbed him in the throat and started choking him, because the bullet hit Dr. King right here, and it went round and cut his medulla oblongata. And I didn't want people to remember Dr. King with half his face shut off. So Andy ran and got a towel, and somehow or another they took one more picture after I made him enter that camera, and it shows Dr. King down with a towel on his face. But I'm going to tell you, I was an expert gunner in World War II. When I ran up on that balcony, and I looked from whence that bullet had to come, the distance of that bullet, and just could feel the wind blowing that day, I said, whomever shot that rifle was one of the best in the world. He shot one bullet. And I believe if Dr. King hadn't moved to go back and get his top coat, the bullet would have hit him between the eyes. The bullet hit him right here. But what happened, and then